What do you think happened to Tom?
I honestly don't know.
Well, Tom was shot and killed.
Minutes before this woman, Deborah Frazier, and her boyfriend were the victims of a brutal home invasion, leaving one of them dead.
I think someone moved in the apartment. Oh no, I see someone.
At first, Deborah seemed like a simple victim of a robbery gone wrong. But behind every lie,
Did you have something to do with his death?
No.
every sob and every tear, is one of the dumbest killers these detectives have ever seen. Because despite hundreds of hours of meticulous planning, shooting herself, and setting up the perfect murder, Deborah has made one critical mistake.
Your DNA's on the gun that was used to kill him, and the gun that you shot yourself in the leg with to try to cover this up. Come on.
I didn't do it. I love Tom.
Do you really think that anybody would believe that? Debbie's search records. How long does GSR stay on skin?
On August 10th, 2023, around 8 p.m., Zanesville Police Department in Ohio received a frantic call reporting a home break-in, one that quickly escalated out of control.
What's going on? I think someone moved in the apartment. It was unlocked, and there's stuff everywhere, and I can't find my boyfriend, and his truck's here. And
Okay, ma'am. Are you inside the apartment? Are you inside the apartment? I need you to back out of the apartment if you are. Come back out of the apartment if you're in there. Okay. All right. Come on back out of the apartment. Are you in the hallway now?
I'm trying to quietly get there. I don't know if someone's still in here. Oh no, I see someone.
All units, I have an active home invasion.
Oh my God, I'm shot.
Okay. Ma'am, what? He's what?
I've been shot.
Okay, you have or he has?
I have. I haven't even been able to find him yet.
Okay, did you get shot?
Yes.
Okay, all right, ma'am. Who shot you?
Someone in the mask. I don't know. I don't want to pay right now.
After hearing shots fired, the entire department descended on the scene, the home of 66-year-old Thomas Wayne Waddell. Now, there aren't enough words to describe how beloved Tom was. He had recently retired from Kroger, where he was a manager, the kind of manager that stuck up for his employees and treated everyone with kindness. He loved woodworking, nature, Christmas decorating, church, and most of all, his grandkids. But there was someone else he loved too. 36-year-old Deborah Frazier, his live-in but on-again, off-again girlfriend. And when police arrived, they found her bleeding on the floor of the apartment from a gunshot wound to the leg. She was quickly raced to the hospital, leaving officers to inspect the scene of the supposed break-in. Only, nothing indicated there was a break-in. Everything they saw indicated that Deborah's call was a cover-up for another crime. And when they went into the back bedroom, they discovered what? Inside, they found the body of Tom. He'd been shot, wrapped in a blanket, trash bags, and duct tape. With a clear homicide and no signs of a break-in or robbery like Deborah claimed, police instantly suspected who was behind his death. And she was sitting in a hospital room, playing the victim card. The following footage was provided to us by the Zanesville Police Department.
So it's Deborah Frazier, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right, Deborah. All right. So like I said, before we talk to you about anything, since you're here, what I do is when I talk to people, I always advise them of their Miranda rights, just so that everyone knows what they are. We do that. We want to make sure that you understand what they are too.
Okay.
I don't know if you want to pull your tray over, and then I'll give you a pen. That way you don't have to move. Where are you actually injured at? I didn't.
Right here.
Your left leg or right leg?
My left
Okay.
inner thigh. That's fine.
Are you done with it? Yeah, just don't hurt yourself for that. And I know we tried to get some information out of you yesterday about, but everything was so hectic with this, what was going on. We wanted to get you to the hospital to make sure that you didn't suffer any significant injuries.
Sure, Deborah took a gunshot wound to the thigh, but something tells me that the shot she's about to take to her ego is going to hurt a lot worse. The detectives read her rights and dive into the supposedly harrowing incident that she experienced.
All right. Just so, what's going on? What happened yesterday? And this, I don't want to put words into your mouth or anything, so this is just in your own words. That's why we record everything. That way we don't miss anything. We want to get the best accurate description of what happened and what was going on. Okay. So.
All right. The day before yesterday, Tom and I were...
So, the day before yesterday, we're talking about Wednesday the 9th, correct?
I believe so.
Okay.
Because we were waiting on the maintenance guy to change the light out.
Okay.
As soon as he did that, I decided to go take a walk. I asked Tom if he'd mind if I just hung out with a friend for a while. Maybe spent the night. Just kind of get some fresh air.
Okay.
Because I have trouble with anxiety sometimes. And so sometimes taking walks or just getting out helps. And he's usually really good about that.
Okay.
So I went out for a while and then I got a hold of my friend, John.
Okay.
And asked him if he wanted to hang out. And we drove around for a while. And then I ended up asking him if I could just spend the night. We played video games. We watched TV. He's an old friend from my early college years.
Okay.
That's how I know him.
Okay.
And then yesterday, I had tried to contact Tom. I texted him. I called him. And I never heard back, which was weird because normally he's pretty good about getting back to me.
Okay.
And so John